kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. They've so much riding on the offense.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires downfield. Just gets rid of that one.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Second and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Taken down.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Throwing right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able...
It's another thing to talk about speed, and that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different, and now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we miss tackle, we don't tackle him. If linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the inclination.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Pitt will have to put this one away.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Breaks the tackle. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now, especially knowing with that #1 beside the name, they're going to get everybody's best shot. So they've got to step up. They've actually got to elevate their play now, I think, to keep this thing moving forward.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll give it to Isaac Brown.
When you talk Louisville offense, it's Isaac Brown, right? Everything goes through him and his ability to run the football. This guy's a home run hitter, toting the rock, catching the football. He's the guy, David, each and every week defenses have to key in on, and no question this year he is going to be the focal point of this Cardinals offense.
And nobody at the running back spot puts more fear in defenses than Brown. Like, this guy has so much speed. He can make you miss. He erases angles. You saw him several years ago coming as a freshman, just making people look silly. He is that guy. And Braum at the OC spot will call these calls to get him the ball and make sure he can make plays.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Out wide left is Hughes. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, it's Brown. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls in the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get close to that goal line. Be even more physical team, and they're doing just that.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And so far, he looks a little bit rattled at the quarterback spot. Just not settled in, not fully comfortable. And you got to say the defense has done good, and they have taken away what they've wanted to do so far, but he's got to find some answers in this offense. Find some guys, find some matchups that he wants to explore.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Tries to do it himself. He's past the sticks. There's some room. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Running inside. It's Turner. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to ride this running back. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and 4. Leaves it with the back. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really...
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Pitt. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He's up to 81 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be fourth down. They'll go with Brown. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. The Cardinals Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They don't need a bunch on second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Cardinals! The defense takes matters into its own hands. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. Straight ahead, it's Turner. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Shutted down, going up top. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, gonna throw it. Left side, it's Robinson. Turning it on. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. This defense will try to keep everything in front. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Out wide right, it's Robinson. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Snap on first down, wants to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Quick give. It's Turner. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Throws it off the RPO. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. This calls it second timeout. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Panthers looking to convert on fourth down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Runs through a tackle. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. Pitt pushing the pace. Fresh center downs going to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
What you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. You're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll run for it. It's Brown. There he goes. Inside the 30. The 10. And he slipped on the ground, and he'll pass it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And I like this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know you can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has a little more of a cushion going into halftime.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the number 14, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's South Carolina coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And what it does is get this group to 9 victories. By anyone's standards, a darn good season. Now the question is, can they parlay this to postseason success?
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the Cardinals are rolling down the field. And off for Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's some daylight. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't make the play on the interception. And man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Drops back on first down. Back's got it on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th. He will be stopped short of the line again, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics board says to go for it more often. But in your own territory, now you turn the football over to the other team. Points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down.
Sweet. Check. Let it go.
Sells the run, looking to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hughes. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Where did he go?
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on 1st. He unleashes a long one. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership. Come out here, lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Second down, gonna throw it. Makes the catch. It's Richardson. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Second and long here. They'll run Isaac Brown to the right. Across the 10. Touchdown, Louisville! And they kick it in for 60 points. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And this is the definition of complimentary football. Your defense takes the ball away, and the offense turns those takeaways into touchdowns. Fantastic run, great vision. And this has been so good. The defense staying aggressive, getting the takeaways, and the offense capitalizing, David, with big plays.
And I wish I could say there was complimentary football on the other side. They complement each other and they both stunk. Like both sides have been bad. Turning the football over, not scoring, like dug yourself a huge hole in this football game. They better find something quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Fresh set of downs going up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Another incompletion on third down.
Like you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Secures it at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Cardinals are in the hurry-up.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Again, it's Brown. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short, and teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On first down, it's Brown again. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Hands it off. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but his defense forces a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. One more time, it's Brown. Enough to move the chains. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong, looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Hit right back to the line. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Got him quickly.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Trying to take it back. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10. Louisville's offense has taken the field and they look ready to go. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down, but they should be able to take care of business here. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Makes the grab in the corner. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Offense in a bunch formation. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The run inside. It's Turner. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Upstairs, he's got it. Bust through behind his pad. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return. The coach might prefer a fair catch. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Sends it back in motion. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the 4th quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It just hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays at this point.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation.
Some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
You haven't seen that happen too often tonight, taking a loss on a run. This guy's been special. He's been finding ways to get into the 2nd level of this defense, and because of his talent and ability, that's a big reason why they've got the lead right now. You know that's not going to deter them that last play. They're going to keep handing him the football.
There's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook. So let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to...
Wide open. He makes the catch. He's loose down the left side. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Hits the hole. It's right. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Second down to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Got some room to run. And with that turnover, we come to the close of this game.